This is going to be a chest that is going to make me a very, very happy camper. What do you know? Oh my god, I love this raid with a passion. Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have a double raid in store for today. But before we even begin to dive into that wonderful shenanigans, take a look over here at the brand new packs that have been released earlier today. The Christmas crackers loaded to the brim with great stuff. Why do I say that? Well, not only are you going to be guaranteed a variety of weapons, there is C4 that you will 100% get for every 6 of these crates that you get, and as you can see, 12 of them can be yours for $25 reduce. And with those bad boys freshly purchased, we have a little bit of an unboxing to go ahead and do. So why do we do that? Not on the map, because if we do it on the map, then we are going to start losing hunger. We're going to start losing thirst, which is something that for the most part could relatively easily be avoided as we prepare and walk our way over to that first raid that we have in store for today before we go ahead and do part 2. Hello, Mr. Klaus, I see you. So let's start walking over. It's a crime in order, and then let's go and pop this puppy open. So I know that not everyone is going to have gift cards or money or anything to drop on this, so I actually have a way that hopefully be able to help you guys out, and that is going to be through the link at the very tippity top of the description. It is an application that those of y'all on Android and iOS will be able to download to go ahead and allow you to earn gift cards that you could then utilize on these bad boys. And as you can see, these bad boys are hopefully going to be okay. Military backpack, kind of okay. I'm hoping that we maybe get a scar or a grenade launcher, but even if we don't get any of the bonuses, these are still pretty worthwhile packs. So hopefully that can be something very helpful to you guys, because I know that not everyone does have dollar dues that they have readily available to go ahead and spend on this. So hopefully that will be a little helpful thing, along with, of course, another method, if you guys don't already know, which is going to be the $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway that y'all can enter in on by leaving a like on the video, making sure you are subscribed, and dropping a comment down below. Specifically, I'd love to hear what you think about these Christmas cracker crates. Do you think they are worth it if you decide to go ahead and pop them open? How was your luck? You know, could we maybe compile our info and see if these are lucky crates or if they're not so lucky? Because so far, our luck has been pretty meh. We've gotten some very rares, which is okay, but you know the purples are what we want, and unfortunately, that does not appear to be coming our way. But we are going to be getting the C4, which is definitely going to be something pretty decent and pretty nice. So that is at least 2 C4. It's a blossom and balloon, our current stockpile, and maybe, nope. Not a single extremely rare for us today. But we do have some of that C4 ready to utilize within this raid. Now we are actually up to 3 C4 for today's raid, in case you guys did not notice over in the back of the chopper. I'll go ahead and let y'all have a peek at that. But whatchamacallit is actually the reason that this video is going up a little bit on the later side. I was spending a good amount of time ensuring that we could stockpile our C4, because I was planning to have a double raid today. And then these crates came out on top of it that are giving us an awesome opportunity to actually get 2 more of them bad boys guaranteed, which is pretty nice if you ask me. And Crime Manure, what type of a base are we getting into over here? But I want to say huge thank you to that app for actually partnering up with us and allowing us to have an awesome way for y'all to go ahead and earn some of those gift cards. And not just that, by using the link, you guys are helping to support the channel and ultimately that giveaway, because they are a big reason that we are capable of doing all of these unboxings and whatnot that we do on the channel, that involves dropping dollar dues, and also an awesome way of us being able to give back to the fan-freaking-tastic sniper gang and community over here at Starsnipe. But as you guys can see, this appears to be the base in its entirety, and it is a little bit of a weird one, to say the least. There's that 3 C4 I was talking about. Now, luckily for us, I don't believe we're gonna need to actually use too much of this C4. We're definitely gonna need to use 1 at the minimum, because as you guys saw, this place is absolutely caked in stone walls. So let's go ahead and actually toss the first of these down and go bada bing, bada boom. And we have entered the confines of his base. And here's the thing, if we break this base in the proper way, which hopefully all right, sorry about that, guys. Apparently our game just decided to go ahead and crash at the absolute worst time. So bless up to the the fact that there's noise being made. God dang it, I hate that that's something that happens. God dang. Well, all right, that's all good. We'll roll with the punches. There's a ton of spikes over here that we can take advantage of. So a lot of these zombies, when they do decide to attack us, so they're just gonna be dropping dead, easy peasy, nothing to worry about there. But the good news, or whatchamacallit, is that this base, after doing a little bit of research on it, does actually have a lot of good loot for us to go ahead and take and call as our own. And there's not as many spikes over here as I thought there'd be. Come on, boys. There you go. There you go. Now they're running up on those spikes. That's what I like to see. Dodge and weave a little bit. Let's have them do that damage to themselves, and then we'll go and take... We'll get rid of the rest of these dudes. Easy peasy. Just like that, hopefully that application can be a very awesome way of helping you guys, because I know that it does support the channel a whole ton, because it's a great reason that we're able to do all of these unboxings, do a ton of these raids, do the giveaways, of course, and I don't know, like I'm saying, I got some very big unboxings planned in the future, but this one was actually really cool to actually show up when it did. Let's go ahead and shout down on a little bit of that food, but it was very cool to show up when it did, because we were in need of some more C4, although I kind of wish I knew it was going to show up earlier, because then we would have been in a little bit better shape when it comes down to whatchamacall, the other thing, the oh yeah, not needing to go and get that 3C4 I got in the first place. Hello. Okay, so this yellow chest does need to be broken first. That's all good, because I believe that there should be some pretty good things within most, if not all of these, and let's freaking go. Let's go. Okie dokie. This is what I was talking about, boys and girls. This is a jackpot of a raid to go along with that jackpot. Oh, I'm not going to say jackpot. It was a nice chest opening, to say the least. But I'm not going to call it a jackpot, because we got no extremely rares out of that. But hopefully you guys will have better luck, and hopefully that app that I was letting y'all know about is going to be a great way of helping you guys out. And again, huge thank you to them for partnering up with us, and oh baby, baby, fa la 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 la, I like what I see, fa la 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 la, let's bring death to the bloodstars, and the song goes on no further, do da da dee do, let's go kill the abominations with some pistol drizzle, see you later alligators, let's go and take out the twos of them, and we're back in business. But again, huge thank you to them for partnering up with us. I appreciate it a ton. Hopefully you guys will find it very helpful. All I know is that I'm finding this raid very helpful. This is a can't miss raid, because oh my god, yeah, this has some good stuff, and just you wait, guys and gals, because the stuff, oh, this stuff gets better. For now, just continue breaking on in, because eventually we should be able to break into like a whole nother kind of compartment, and there should be like a scar and stuff we should be able to take out of this base on top of it too, which is what I want. And okie dokie, we do need to break this chest over here, unfortunately, which is going to create more noise, but I mean, we would have had to break it ultimately at some point, and yep, absolutely nothing in that. But these chests right here, this I believe to be the scar chest that I was letting you guys know about, and if that is the case, this is going to be a chest that is going to make me a very, very happy camper. What do you know? Oh my god, I love this raid with a passion. I do not love the fact that I'm being swarmed by zombies, but listen, the small details do not matter as much as the big ones. And the big details here are, this is a great raid, I'm a happy camper, and hopefully you guys are as well. And hopefully you guys could come across this raid, because for the lowly cost of 1 C4, you are walking out of here with a lot of stuff. And as you guys saw, you should be able to get that C4 through the Christmas crates for a pretty consistent way. The brand new Christmas crates that came out today. There's also the Santa Claus, because I think the first time you defeat the Klaus zombie, if you do manage to defeat him, and also we still have the stack of Z cards over here to potentially go ahead and grab. But the first time you do defeat him, what ends up happening is you should actually acquire a C4, because that's what I've seen, that's what I've noticed so far, is that most people, the first time they defeat him, do end up getting something out of it. So nifty stuff, I know, but oh my god, look at the guns we got already. This is beyond nifty. This is very nice, and let's just go ahead and put away the most valuable stuff first and foremost, and we already have a lot of that nice and safely tucked away. And there should still be a couple more chests that we should be able to break into. Obviously we have these 3. Is it 3? No, it's these 2, because we already broke into that one. We got these 2 over here that we should be able to call our own. We do also have some oak that we could grab, some of that I would also like to grab. Over here, nothing too valuable for us. Maybe we'll come back for that copper. But now, here's the question, because we already have a certain amount of noise that we've made. The little crash that happened kind of did not help us in the noise department. I also need a little bit of water. So I'll just grab that from the inbox really quickly with our usual daily 3 and spread a little bit of that vitamin P. But yeah, also another free way that hopefully you guys will be able to get your hands on this crate is going to be through that $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card giveaway that is going on throughout the week. Like I said, just make sure to like the video. Make sure to drop a comment down below of whatever you should choose, whatever's going on in your day, even if that's what you want to share about. Hey, let me know what fan-freaking-tasticness is popping off in the world of you guys. I would absolutely love to hear, and just make sure that you are subscribed after liking the video. And what that will do is enter you in on today's video. Y'all go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information as soon as the new info comes out, not to mention up-to-date gameplay, because you know we all over those new updates as soon as they do come out as well. And over here, nothing as ludicrous, nothing as wild, but hopefully some more of these chests will be able to avenge us and give us the goods that we also badly want. I think this chest over here might actually be semi-decent, so let's try and break into this bad boy. We still got a little bit of hatchetry, a little bit of hatchet left over for us to utilize, and let's go. Let the goods continue flowing. Even more of these Bunker Zulu cards we could grab. I think that there's actually a stack of cameras we should be able to grab from one of these chests. It might be this one if I'm not mistaken. So the question is, are we going to be able to break into that one before the big one pops up? And you know, I'm not entirely sure. I do kind of want to risk it for the biscuit, but here's the problem. If we do risk it for this supposed biscuit, what do we drop? Because our inventory has non-stop valuables right now. And that's where the problems arise, honestly. Guys, here's the thing. I already have so many Bunker Zulu cards at home. If you guys don't have them yet, pick them up. They're relatively collectible, but I already have so many of those just piling up. I'm in no rush to grab those. These I like because we can trade them at the gas station, so I actually leave those around. These two might break. I'm just trying to kind of have my stuff that I'm ready to swap out over here on the right, because once the big one appears, we're not going to have a lot of time to play with, boys. So let's see if we can't break into this without causing 100 noise. Oh, barely on the break. Let's freaking go. This one was definitely worth it. On top of it, some shotgun range, some more AK. Oh, baby, baby. This is just, whoo, whoo. Okay, yeah, we got to figure out what we're taking and what we're not taking, because I am so okay. Fur, I'm sorry, this is not the time for me to gather fur. I guess now's not the time either. Chopper wheels, listen, I love you guys. There's some good guns awaiting us, okay? I can't leave you. I need to leave you behind. I'm so sorry. Fur, you're being left behind. I thought that one of these chests should have a stack of cameras, if I wasn't mistaken. Maybe I haven't broken into the right one from that research that I did do. And if you guys don't know what I say when I mean do research, whenever you guys are raiding a base, just awesome little tip for you guys. Always go to YouTube, look up the base name and last day on Earth, and it might be able to give you a little bit of a guide, an idea of where loot may be throughout the raid, which, trust me, can be very valuable information. But all right, I think that for our big finale, we will try breaking into these two over here. We should be making 100 noise at any moment now. So what do we dip if we need to? I say let's get rid of, as much as I'd love to keep this stuff around, these two rows are probably the least valuable things we have. So let's go ahead and soften them up a little bit. And YOLO, the time is coming. The big one, I did not get as many hits into that as I thought I did. Okie dokie, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's definitely get rid of that. Oh, mama, what a big one. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? Let's try and not get stuck up in here, though. That's one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about. I just don't want the toxic abominations like clogging the way, which is something that they are capable of doing. So I want them to kind of come around this way a little bit. There we go. And now I'm sprinting the hell out of there. We're going to bring them to the other side. We got to see what is in there because, okay, wow, those chests were loaded too, dude. That is insanity. Life is coming up Millhouse right now, to say the least. We got some raid in action to partake into. It's just so risky. So step number one, we want to take out those toxic abominations, and we're going to be doing that. But I want to go back and see what else was in those chests, guys, but you don't understand. This is not the type of raid to get greedy on, because just look at our inventory right now. Oh my God, that is what I'm saying. So let's just move the least valuable stuff over here. Like I was saying, we got these things to swap out into. So we're gonna want to take down, first and foremost, those toxic abominations. So we should spawn on the south side of the map, which is closer to where the toxic abominations should be. So hopefully we can take those down first and foremost. That will be a big help to the cause here. So all right, where y'all at, abominations? I need to kill you before the big one decides to say hello. Oh, hello, how do you do? Let's go and just bring a little bit of death upon you guys. The big one should be following in our footsteps any moment now. He's coming from that side. Let's kite him back over this way, because then we are gonna be re-breaking into that southern section. Maybe we could, we're gonna see if we can't maybe play some mind games with the big one either, because that is something you could do if you kind of like run up against a wall. Sometimes it glitches the big one. It confuses him. He doesn't know what to do. And that might not be the worst thing in the world if we could play some of those mind games. So We're going to be hopping back in here, but like I'm saying, with that notification bell, it's a great way to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of information coming to the game that we are always staying in the loop upon, always spreading it, always breaking it down, and making sure you guys know the most about the game moving forward. Not to mention, as soon as new updates come out, we're always checking out all the new jazz that there is. And, okay, big one. Any chance you might want to run over here? No, he's not interested in running over here. Okay, so nothing super amazing over there, nothing super amazing over there, and yep, let's just sort... Oh, no. Okay, I don't want to die. I didn't see anything super worthwhile. Okay, listen. I'm just not getting too greedy, okay? My inventory is too loaded. I don't want none of that jazz happening. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. I am more than happy with the contents of today, because we got another raid we got to go and partake within, because we got to bring this back up to 4 skulls, because technically speaking, I visited that raid a little bit before, just so like the timer wouldn't reset, but whatchamacallit, so we need to get another raid going. That was a raid from the raiders, so they're going to be asking for a lot in exchange, which sucks because that raid was loaded, so maybe I could bribe them off with something like some air conditioning units, something like that maybe. So I'm gonna try and figure that type of jazz out, because they're gonna be asking for a lot. And oh, okay, so they'll actually take some copper ore. Do I want to give them copper ore? They don't want the Bunker Zulu cards, they don't want those. Ay caramba. All right, I gotta figure out something good to bribe them off with. All right, I don't know if this still works, but I got some air conditioning units, and raiders tend to love these. Oh, baby. Yeah, they are still freaking loving it. One of these, the perfect payoff for the raiders. That's what these air filters are really good for, in case you guys were not aware. They are kind of a get out of paying the raiders for free card, because they would have asked for a good amount out of what we raided, but we don't even need to worry about that because we got the ultimate payoff. But let's go ahead and call the raiders back, because we got to go and commence in another raid. While we're doing that, like I'm saying, the notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with all the latest info, all the latest updates, and of course all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well, that trust me, I believe y'all will thoroughly enjoy. If you haven't already, give the 7 Days to Die series a chance. I think that is yo type of game if you are enjoying last day, and it's a great way to stay up to date with every single video y'all can enter in on that weekly giveaway on top of it all, since you can enter in through every single one going up on the channel. And here's what we got to do, just so we could play it safe with this timer. We're gonna go, I know it's gonna waste a little bit. I'll actually just start getting ready for the raid. And with the addition of the last of these hatchets, we will be completely prepared for this raid. However, we gotta hurry up and just get over to that raid, because we have about 1 minute until all of our hard-earned skulls go down the drain, and we do not want those to go down the drain, because that is pretty much what gives us the best chance of getting a revenge raid. And in case you guys aren't aware, revenge raids are kind of bae. I gotta go and put some of this wood and stone away too really quickly, but revenge raids are kind of bae when it comes to actually being able to get free raids, because trust me, we love free stuff over here. And if you play your cards right, having your skulls at full might seem like a risky game to be at. It is the only game that maximizes your chances of getting raided. And here's the thing, if you protect your base properly, that raid is actually going to be a very great thing. Hello Nikki, I'm coming for you with my perfect 28 energy. But that raid will actually be an amazing thing, because if you play your cards right, there will be a revenge raid awaiting you, and you will lose minimal things but get an opportunity to get a lot more back. So once we go into this raid, our timer will add another day onto it, giving us a little bit of a breather. And after that, we will also go back up to those 4 skulls, again giving us a great chance at having that awesomeness happen. Let's go ahead and pop on out of here really quickly though, just to ensure that it did indeed go up. And as you guys are seeing right here, back up to 1 day, back up to 4 skulls with a couple seconds to spare. We are looking at Gucci McSwaggins. Let's engage in today's base rating. But yeah, speaking of free and all that jazz, hopefully, well, I know that these crates cannot be gotten through. Wait, that made noise? That should not have made noise. No, I've done that so many. Are you for serious? Where's this base? Is there even a base? Okay, there's a little bit. Oh, is this a steel base, bro? Did we just... You're kidding me, right? Okay, hold on. There's a little bit of stone in there, so there might be a way in. Okay, never mind. I think we managed to find a way in. I was about to say, wow, we actually just... This is a hacker, by the way, because you're not allowed to do this. You can't put the ATV on dirt, so this person is confirmed to be hacking. Oh, apparently the dog crates are closed now, too. I think that changed in the latest update, so... A little bit bummed about that. You can't do the dog crate shenanigans no more, but... So I guess it doesn't matter that noise was made this time around, because, well, we don't even have that much stuff to look through in here. We're just gonna get through that little stone section, and then we're pretty much gonna be done with our business around these parts once we get all the chests within, which there might be a fair amount for us to get, don't get me wrong. So we will play that off by ear and see what happens, just trying to make sure there's nothing in this corner. Okie dokie. But yeah, I do know that that crate, there's no conventional means of getting it for free, but hopefully a couple of the methods that I'm providing to you guys through whatchamacallit, through that app that y'all can use to start getting them gift cards for yourselves to go ahead and utilize in-game purchases like that. And the giveaway, of course, is a great way of giving back to you guys that I love to do, and hopefully that will be able to help a lot of y'all as well. But all right, I suppose this thing's got to go down first, and then long story short, this is the only hole in the armor that we could break into. It looks like that might be an area. There's actually like a couple. Okay, is that entire wall? Okay, that was kind of weird. Is this entire wall over here? I guess like this entire portion is just stone. So I don't know what that shindig is, but let's go and toss a little bit of that down. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy! And we have gotten into part of his base, and ooh, we can get into more. Posiblemente. But the first question is, oh baby, the first question is we gotta deal with these dudes over here. And trust me, they will be dealt with. No need to worry about that. Let's just not accidentally run out of the map again, because that might prove to be a little bit of a nuisance. But we might be able to get further into this base than I thought, which is intriguing, because if there is more to base, there might be more good stuff. Yes, comrade? Yes, because you can see there's a stone wall chilling over there. Now, what was over here in chest number 1? Okie dokie. Wow. This person's running like a deli out here. We got raw food for days. But after doing a little bit of research on this base, it's actually not a good idea to use your C4 to break into this portion of this base, because that portion of the base has 0 chests to its name. So it will just be a pure waste of whatever you put into it, and a potential waste of a C4 that you could then instead invest into another raid that would be a lot more fruitful and a lot more bountiful. So we are going to strategically choose not to utilize that C4, because again, it would just lead to nothing. And as much as I love using C4, I like using it to get stuff out of it. We are currently left with 1 C4 in our chopper and 2 in our inbox with that brand new Christmas cracker crate that we were able to pop open. But I think there should still be some decent stuff in this raid. And honestly, worst case, if that turkey's all that we got, dude, this is an amazing raid for our dogs, because they are going to be growing and they are going to be eating for a very, very long time. So even if there's not much else good here in terms of chests, there will definitely be good stuff in terms of that turkey and other shenanigans that we got. So let's go ahead and break into the green chest over here, and let's go. We got some of those other more conventional valuable things, but seriously, if there's that much raw turkey, like, I kind of start to consider that valuable at that point, because ooh, another one. I kind of start to consider that valuable at that point, because that's pretty much going to be a lot of level ups and breeding for all of our dogs that we do feed, but we don't feed them as well as hundreds of raw turkeys, dude, because that is literally hundreds of raw turkeys. So out of all the chests that we've broken into, it is time for us to kind of start consolidating and picking what we ultimately want to bring home. And I think we kind of know the game plan. We're going to go put some valuables away, don't get me wrong, but we're going to bring some of the goods with us. We're also starting to get a little bit thirsty, so instead I will just, as most reasonable people will do, I will eat jerky until my thirst subsides, because jerky is the answer to all questions and all problems and all solutions. Jerky answers for all. Let's go ahead and continue going on through here, heading on back over and acquiring some of those goods, because even once we get all the turkey, there should still be some room in our inventory for other stuff, and I'll probably end up leaving behind some of these poopy hatchets. I might leave behind I might keep the good ones, you know, because those could still come in handy. But yeah, dude, this is an awesome raid for all of y'all aspiring dog breeders, because your dogs will be fed for a hot minute. Very, very hot minute. Now, in terms of the other stuff, though, as you guys are seeing, nothing super cray-cray, nothing super crazy. I'll leave the iron hatchets with us, and I guess I'll just kind of pick up some medical supplies. I could go for some charcoal, you know, get some of the furnaces running a little bit longer than what they've been going for currently. But other than that, yeah, like, as much as I'd love to grab these stacks of meat too, I'm already bringing home more than enough meat. I think we're good in the meat department. We're about to open up our own freaking grocery store at this rate, boys and girls. But with that said and with that done, I believe that's going to start bringing an end to this raid and start bringing an end. Well, actually, I think we could still go ahead and put a couple of things away into the chopper. That's going to start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Apologies, it is up a little bit on the later side. Hopefully tomorrow we could start getting out a little bit earlier. But yeah, we also have another couple slots here that we could utilize. So we'll be able to grab a couple more things, which I will go ahead and do. No need to worry about that. But thank you guys all ton for tuning in. Best of luck to you guys in that $25 ISO Play Store gift card giveaway, and hopefully that app does prove very useful for y'all. Again, huge thank you to them for partnering up with us, making it possible for us to be able to do these giveaways, to go ahead and splooge and spend a couple of dollar dues here or there within the game as well. And of course, for those of y'all that do decide to use the link, it does support the channel as well and allow us to fuel the future giveaways and the whatnot. But yeah, like I'm saying, go ahead and drop that comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that like onto the video. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say in that comment section down below, whether it be about the chests that we were breaking into today and their content, or not the chests, although the chests were good that we broke into too. You know, maybe how the raids have been treating you guys as of late, maybe how you did if you decide to go out and pop open those crates, or if you're looking forward to them, if you think that they're gonna be worthwhile, like any and all your guys' thoughts on all that type of jazz. Regardless of what it is, I'm looking forward to every single one of them. But best of luck to you guys and gals. Again, the Chopper Gas Tank and joining the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup. Again, a true friend perk, level up your own perks and skills, not to mention find the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best weapons that you got. Best of luck building up your base, going on in the dopest of raids, such as those of today, defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at you, especially the bosses of 1.10, 0.3, defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.